Okay, welcome to Simple Cooking with Eric. And on today, we're going to make homemade chicken and dumplings. We're going to make our dumplings from scratch. And so if you see over here, follow me. You see over here, I have my chicken already in the pot boiling. So, and to this pot, I'm going to add a little crushed red pepper. I'm going to add some garlic powder. And I'm going to add some chicken base. I'm going to add, as you can see, I'm going to add maybe, let me see, maybe 2 of these. So because I'm adding the chicken base, I do not have to put salt in. And then I'm going to add some celery, green pepper, and onions. I got orange and yellow and green peppers and onions and celery cut up. We're going to let that cook, finish cooking. You see the chicken, I don't want it to cook the pieces, but I want that flavor to get in it. And then I'm going to set up, and then I'm going to show you how to make the dumplings. So as you can see, our chicken is boiling, and I'm going to remove the chicken out, and then we're going to get started on our dumplings. So what I'm going to do is take all our chicken out of the pot, and then I'm going to start on the dumplings. So once I get all the chicken out the pot, and then I'll be back with you. So as you can see, our chicken, we get all our chicken out, and it's not too overcooked. I didn't want it to be I didn't want the chicken to be overcooked. So as you see, it's tender, but it's not too overcooked. And then to our stock, I'm going to add a stick of butter. As you all can see, I add a stick of butter. And I'm going to let that boil while I work on the dumpling. Let's go over here and make dumplings. So as you can see, I'm working this camera now. In here, in my bowl, I got 3 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm going to use a half a cup of vegetable oil. I got a half a cup of water. In here, I got 2 teaspoons of salt, a teaspoon of ground black pepper, and a teaspoon of garlic powder. I'm going to dump that in our bowl. And then I got 2 eggs. So I'm going to whisk that around. Get it all incorporated. And then I'm going to make a well. And then I'm going to make a well in the center. Make a well in the center. I'm going to add my oil. I'm going to add my 2 eggs. I'm going to add my half a cup of water. Now remember this, 3 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of salt, a teaspoon of garlic powder, and a teaspoon of black pepper. 2 eggs, a half a cup of cooking oil, and a half a cup of water. Now we might need more flour or water as we begin to mix. So let me wash my hands and let's get ready. So I'm going to just take this and I'm going to mix this up with my hands. And I probably can use I'm going to add a little bit more water. Let me get some more stick. About another couple of tablespoons of water. And so, I'll get this out the way. Because what I want to do is I want to you ain't got to knead it a whole lot. Just knead it some, as you can see. Put that one to the side. To the side. That to the side. I'm just going to move this off my surface. And then over here I have a plate. I'm going to stick a little flour on my plate. A little flour on my surface. I'm going to set these over here. And let me get a knife. And I'm going to take some of my dumpling dough. I tell you people, I learned this also, how to do dumplings this way at the Queen of the Sea restaurant. My dad did chicken and dumplings, but the way he did them, I could not get the technique down. He just used shortening with flour, salt, and pepper, and shortening and ice water. But when I worked at the Queen of the Sea, they used the oil and the eggs, and the whole eggs. And I was able to do this one without them sticking together, you know, because that's the thing. You want to be careful that they don't stick together or nothing. And you just roll them as thin as you can get them. I try to roll them as, but I don't even trying to tell you how thin I'm rolling them, but they're gonna be pretty thin. And then what I usually do is make a little on top, and then I just cut them. And you can cut your dumplings however you want to, how big or small or however way you want to. Then I just stack them on the plate. Let's roll one more. And it's kind of, it ain't wet or sticky, you notice? It's kind of stiff and dry. That's the way you want them. And you'll see when we put them in the water. You'll see if we put them in the water. Hope you all can see this because I'm filming this by myself. And I'm trying to stay within the range of the camera. But I'd like to send a shout out to one of my dear friends, and used to be a co-worker, used to be my supervisor, used to be my boss, and wow, my mentor. I really look up to her. And in the field that I went in, work with the delayed, developmental disabled individuals or adults in the Silla homes. And her name is Rhonda Rory. And Rhonda, I would get these jobs where I would be the QMRP, the QIDP, whatever you want to call it, the head honcho, the big boss. It would be me and then the owners of the edge, and I would always call Rhonda and get Rhonda involved in helping me to make those companies work. And I tell you, a woman with great knowledge, So I want to send a shout out to her today because Rhonda told me that she followed the collard green recipe, and she said she used to try to make, they would never get tender. And she said she followed the collard green recipe. They were really good because she used the baking soda to tenderize them. So I just want to give Rhonda a shout out. And Rhonda, I'm going to be working on your pound cake. So I'm going to finish rolling these out and then we're going to get them in the pot. So as you all see, we see our water's boiling. Our water's boiling. Now we're going to add our dumplings. And all you do is just start adding them in there. Give them a little stir. And see, folks, they're going to make their own thickening. You ain't got to make no thickening. You ain't got to add no cream and all that. When they get through, you're going to see that we're going to have a thick, but the dumplings will be separated. These dumplings are for my good friend Talisha. She say I'm her BFF, so she my BFF, and she want to know who eats all the food that I cook. So Talisha, these are for you. Talisha, Jackie, and Olivia, and Sister Deli. We ain't gonna forget you too. We're gonna throw you in the mix too. Reverend Bolton always make me some because she know everybody know I love dumplings, chicken and dumplings. So, but I'm gonna send these shouts out. And as you see, people look, and they see how they're loose. Look at them, aren't they gorgeous? Look at them. And I just keep adding them, keep adding them. A lot of people do them different, they sell Cracker Barrel do them with the cut up chicken. They make the salt, they put peas and carrots and all that in. I don't do all that. This is what I do. Just what I'm doing right here. So I'm gonna put these all and let these and then I'll get back with you with the finished product. So as you can see, our dumplings are boiled. You see, they have not stuck them together. Look at that. Don't those look wonderful? They have not stuck them together. Then, as you can see, it already has its own thickening. So, we're going to give it a try. So I got my chicken. I'm going to just plate some of it. think I'm gonna use it to get more of the dumplings. Look at that, folks. Look at them. They have not stuck in together at all. Look at that. Good old-fashioned Midwest chicken and dumplings. And let's come over here. And we're going to taste. As you can see, they separated, they not, and they're tender. Look at that. You can pick it up with a fork by itself. Look at that. Now I hope I'm getting in view of the camera. So, you all remember I'm sweating. My air conditioner went out today. So the air conditioner people are supposed to come tomorrow. I'm praying that they come. But back to the chicken and dumpling. They are, excuse me, they are flavorful, tender, they separated, they loose. They're now all like, and I'm working the camera, you all, that's what's happening. And as you can see, good eating. Excuse me, it's hot. Great meal for Sunday. Remember, Midwest chicken and dumplings. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell so that you can be notified every time that I put up a new video. Thank you. Love you all. Thank you for watching. Continue to watch, share, like, and subscribe. I keep saying it, like, share, like, and subscribe. Until we see each other again, peace out. God bless.